The atmosphere at Shenzhen Bao'an International Airport felt unusually electric that morning, as if something significant was about to unfold. Fans had already begun gathering hours earlier, their excitement quietly building into something impossible to ignore. Word had spread quickly across social media that Sukai would be arriving in the city, and as expected, anticipation was running high. Cameras were ready, phones were fully charged, and every pair of eyes seemed focused on the arrival gate. Sukai, known for his undeniable charm and ever-growing list of successful projects, has long been a magnet for attention wherever he goes. His presence alone is enough to draw crowds, but this time there was something different in the air. It wasn't just about his arrival. It was about a possibility, a rumor that had begun circulating just hours before. As the sliding doors finally opened, Sukai appeared, dressed casually yet effortlessly stylish. A simple outfit, paired with his calm demeanor, only added to his appeal. Fans immediately erupted into cheers, their voices echoing throughout the terminal. Some called his name, others waved banners, and many simply stood frozen, overwhelmed by the moment. Sukai acknowledged the crowd with a polite nod and a faint smile, maintaining his composed image. Yet, those who observed closely noticed a subtle hint of something else, perhaps anticipation or maybe even nervousness. It was a fleeting expression, but in moments like these, even the smallest details can spark endless speculation. What truly set this arrival apart, however, was not just Sukai himself, but the whispers that quickly followed. Reports began surfacing that Tan Songyun had also been spotted in Shenzhen around the same time. At first, many dismissed it as coincidence. After all, both actors are busy professionals with independent schedules. But the timing felt too precise to ignore. Fans quickly connected the dots, and within minutes, social media platforms were flooded with theories. Could it really be just a coincidence? Or was there something more behind their simultaneous presence in the same city? Tan Songyun, beloved for her warm personality and natural acting style, has always shared a special connection with fans. Her name being linked once again with Sukai instantly reignited old memories. For many, the idea of seeing them in the same place was enough to stir emotions long thought settled. Their history, while never officially confirmed as romantic, has always been surrounded by a sense of mystery. Past interactions, on-screen chemistry, and behind-the-scenes moments had fueled speculation for years. Even after time had passed, fans never truly let go of the possibility that something deeper existed between them. As more fans arrived at the airport, the excitement began to shift from admiration to curiosity. Conversations turned from "he's here" to "is she here too?" Every unfamiliar face, every movement in the crowd became a potential clue. The energy was no longer just about Sukai. It had transformed into a search for answers. Meanwhile, additional sightings began to emerge online. A blurry photo here, a short video clip there. Each piece of content added fuel to the growing fire. Some claimed to have seen Tan Songyun entering a nearby hotel. Others insisted she had been spotted leaving a private vehicle not far from the airport. Of course, in the age of viral content, not everything can be taken at face value. Yet, the sheer volume of these reports made it difficult to ignore entirely. Even skeptics began to wonder if there might be some truth hidden within the noise. Sukai, on the other hand, remained silent. He continued on his way, escorted by staff and security, maintaining his professional composure. But silence, in situations like this, often speaks louder than words. It leaves space for interpretation, for imagination, and for hope. Fans began revisiting old interviews, searching for clues that might hint at a deeper connection. A shared laugh, a meaningful glance, a comment that once seemed ordinary. Everything was now being analyzed under a new lens. The past suddenly felt relevant again. For longtime followers, this moment felt almost surreal. It was as if a story they thought had ended was quietly beginning a new chapter. The possibility of a reunion, whether personal or professional, was enough to reignite excitement across the fandom. Some believed that this could be linked to a new project. After all, collaborations in the entertainment industry are not uncommon, especially when two actors share proven chemistry. A joint appearance in Shenzhen could very well be the start of something work-related. Others, however, couldn't help but lean into the romantic angle. The idea of a rekindled relationship carries a certain emotional weight that resonates deeply with fans. It's not just about two celebrities, it's about a narrative, a story people have invested in over time. The airport, once a place of simple arrivals and departures, had become the center of a growing mystery. Every update, every rumor, added another layer to the unfolding story. And with each passing hour, the question remained the same: coincidence or something more? As night approached, the excitement showed no signs of fading. Online discussions continued to trend, with hashtags related to Sukai and Tan Songyun gaining traction rapidly. Fans from around the world joined the conversation, sharing their thoughts, hopes, and theories. Despite the lack of official confirmation, the impact of the situation was undeniable. It demonstrated the power of connection, both between artists and their fans, and between the narratives that people choose to believe in. Sometimes, the idea of something can be just as powerful as reality itself. Sukai's arrival in Shenzhen, which might have been a routine schedule on any other day, had transformed into a moment of intrigue. It was no longer just about where he was going, but who might be there with him. Tan Songyun's alleged presence added an emotional layer that elevated the story beyond a simple celebrity sighting. It became a question of possibility, of timing, and of fate. Two individuals, one city, and countless unanswered questions. For some, the excitement lay in the mystery itself. Not knowing the full story allowed imagination to fill in the gaps, creating countless versions of what might be happening behind the scenes. Each theory, no matter how small, contributed to the larger narrative. Others preferred to remain cautious, reminding fellow fans not to jump to conclusions. After all, coincidences do happen, and not every shared location carries a deeper meaning. Yet even they couldn't completely deny the intrigue of the situation. The beauty of moments like these lies in their uncertainty. They remind us that not everything needs to be fully explained to be meaningful. Sometimes it's the questions that keep us engaged, that keep us watching, and that keep us hoping. As the story continues to develop, one thing is certain: all eyes are now on Shenzhen. Whether this turns out to be a simple coincidence or something far more significant, it has already left a lasting impression on fans and observers alike. Sukai and Tan Songyun, whether together or apart, continue to captivate audiences in ways that go beyond their on-screen performances. Their names, when mentioned in the same sentence, carry a sense of history and possibility that few can replicate. And perhaps that is the true essence of this moment. Not confirmation, not denial, but the space in between. The place where stories are born, where speculation thrives, and where fans find reasons to believe once again. Only time will reveal the truth behind their presence in Shenzhen. Until then, the questions remain, the excitement lingers, and the story continues to unfold, one moment at a time.